Hey guys, it's Chris at Highline Guitars. You're watching another one of my YouTube guitar building videos. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope that by the end of this video, I'll earn the honor and privilege of your subscription. In today's video, I wanted to touch on the subject of trademark infringement. And this is really important to guitar builders, and I think you'll see why as this video continues. But the reason I'm doing this is because recently I posted up a video which was titled Gibson versus MAGA. And as one would expect, the comment section was alive with a lot of comments regarding trademark infringement. And it's clear to me after reading those comments that most people simply don't understand what it means to infringe on another company's trademarks. Now, as I said, this is really important for guitar builders, especially those of you who are thinking about making and selling guitars, and you're located either in the United States or a country that has similar trademark laws that the US has, or at least recognizes US trademark laws. So basically, what we're talking about here is what happens when a company infringes on another company's trademarks. So what is a trademark? Well, basically, in a nutshell, to keep this really simple, a trademark is an effort to protect your branding, your logo, things that represent your company's recognizable branding. And this can also be shapes, like in the case of a guitar, the shape of the headstock, the shape of the body, the shape of inlays on the fretboard. Anything that you create that you think represents your company that you are able to successfully register as a trademark. A lot of people in that who commented on that video thought that the only thing that mattered is the headstock shape, and that's simply not true. That's just one element. The headstock shape as well as the body shape are of issue. And as it turns out, Gibson owns the trademark for their headstock shapes as well as I think almost all of their body shapes, including the Les Paul. So if you're a company in America or a country that recognizes American trademark laws, and you make a Les Paul style guitar, you're violating or infringing on Gibson's trademarks. Now, this is where things get really confusing because not every guitar shape and headstock shape out there is a registered trademark. For example, this guitar, which several people pointed out in that video, looks a lot like a Telecaster. Now, in truth, there are some subtle differences, but that doesn't matter. What matters is it closely resembles the Telecaster shape. However, it doesn't violate any trademark laws. Why? Because Fender doesn't have the shape of the Telecaster registered as a trademark. So anybody, anywhere, at any time, can make a Telecaster style body. Same thing with the Stratocaster. Obviously, trademarks are not consistent across the industry. Some companies own them, other companies don't. Some companies are very litigious and will do everything they can to protect their trademarks, other companies won't. So what that means is that you as a guitar builder, if you're thinking about making and selling guitars, and you're based in the United States or a country that recognizes US trademark laws, it's incumbent upon you to make sure that the guitars that you're going to build and sell aren't infringing on somebody else's trademarks. Now, how do you know that? Well, you've got to do the research. And it's so complicated that what I recommend is that you hire an attorney who specializes in trademark law. They can research your designs and make sure that you're not going to be infringing on somebody else's trademarks. Now, another way that a lot of people do this, and it's not the way I recommend, is they will just go ahead and build and sell the guitars and hope for the best. However, companies like Gibson will find out immediately if you're doing this, if you're violating their their registered trademarks. And if that happens, if they see that you're making and selling guitars that look like one of their guitars, they're going to send you a cease and desist letter. Now, a lot of people think, oh my gosh, I just got a cease and desist letter. I'm going to lose everything. No, that's not true. A cease and desist letter just simply is what it says. Stop what you're doing and don't continue to do it. And if you do, we're going to know, and we're going to seek a higher level of legal action, which can mean taking you to court, forcing you to stop building your guitars, and in many cases, a financial penalty. Obviously, you don't want to do that. So, like I said, it's best to hire an attorney who specializes in trademark law to research what you're going to do. It's just a part of the cost of doing business. So always remember, the body can be a registered trademark, the headstock can be a registered trademark, the logos, any sort of shapes on inlays or designs in the body, those can all be trademarked. And in many cases they are, but not in all cases. That's why you've got to do the research. So I hope you found this video to be useful, and I hope it will give you some food for thought. And I know that it's not going to educate everybody out there, and I'm still going to get comments that, Brand X Guitars isn't violating Gibson's trademarks because their headstock looks totally different. No, it's the body too. It's the inlays, it's the designs, it's all sorts of things that can be trademarked. So just keep that in mind. At any rate, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Visit my eguitarplans.com website or my Highline Guitars merch store. There's links in the description below, and you can buy plans for guitars, plans for tools, t-shirts, coffee mugs, hoodies, all kinds of stuff. And anything you spend there is going to help support this channel so I can keep making these guitars and videos about making guitars and hopefully helping to educate you on the process. And you can also, as I said earlier, you can click the join button and become a member of the channel. And there you'll get videos just like the one you're watching now, but with more detail. So that's something to consider. Also, if you're a member, you'll also have access to my Q&A live streams, which are an opportunity for everybody to interact and talk about guitar building and ask questions and all that sort of thing. So at any rate, I hope that you'll be back for more future guitar building videos. And in the meantime, take care and stay safe.